A controversy brewing over a plan to bring so-called low-barrier shelters to the Longview area. These shelters don't discriminate, and we found out they welcome sex offenders and people who are still drunk or high. Tim Becker digs into that debate.
An organization called Love Overwhelming has been running this part-time low-barrier shelter in Longview for several years. Now that they're looking for a permanent place to call home, they're finding it's not very easy.
It's a landlord situation. They've been very good partners of us.
Chuck Hendrickson tells me he wants to help the homeless. No questions asked.
We serve anybody if they're drunk, high, registered sex offenders. We serve them all. Anybody that comes in needs our services. So with that, we do have rules, regulations.
His ministry, looking for a place to call home full-time now, recently zeroed in on a location in South Kelso, and some neighbors aren't happy about it.
The ones that you want, these people sleeping in the alley, your children walk across it, and you don't let another.
The issue of low-barrier shelters lured a standing room-only crowd to last night's city council hearing, where both skeptics and advocates shared their thoughts.
I think they're going to find long-term the places that are doing this that they're going to end up killing people instead of helping people.
I followed up with Gary Miller, who was at last night's meeting. He's been running an addiction recovery center for 40 years and tells me he thinks low-barrier shelters don't work.
It's like I said, just like the mothers that have held on to their kids because they love them and they think they're trying to help them, but they let them just keep using. No, they die.
I know that for me and stories I've heard of other individuals, the change that has come about has because someone believed in them. They just loved them right where they are.
If it's anywhere near a school and there's needles laying on the ground, you know, that's a problem.
And it's a problem Kelso City Council will have to address. Their current moratorium on low-barrier shelters will end in 5 months. In Longview, Tim Becker, KOIN 6 News.